Hello and welcome to my workshop again. Today I'm making fat washers to be part of the lifting mechanism for lifting the table off of my Butler shaping machine. So I'll probably be doing that in the next few days, and that will allow me to tip the body of the shaper over to extract the rocking arm. So that's a task I've been working towards for probably a month or so now. So these are the fat washers that I'm making, and you can see from the machining marks they're all made on the shaper, on the little Douglas shaper. So I've done some restoration work on the Douglas shaper, and fortunately it's working quite well. So I've enabled the horizontal feed, and we should start to see it making cuts soon. So I can hear the sound of I think it's about 5 thou of metal being shaped off the face. The other thing which I'm quite pleased about is that the machine is operating without making a great deal of noise, which means it's working well. The motor on the machine is the original Bush electric motor. The manufacture date on the machine is 1958, so it's older than I am. So it's a three-phase machine. I'm running it off of three-phase using the phase change converter. So hiding in the corner, here's the phase change converter. It's a 10 amp, 240 volt, and it's rated to be able to drive a 3 horsepower three-phase motor, and that was a lot more convenient than getting three-phase on the house, which I'm told can be quite expensive. The Cincinnati tool and cutter grinder is also using its original three-phase motor, and it was just convenient for me to be able to plug this straight into three-phase. One of my future projects is going to be making a nice handle for the horizontal and vertical feeds. And of course a peek at the works. The first metal shaper, I believe, was made around about 1820. So surprisingly old type of machine, and in some ways it reminds me of steam engines with the reciprocating bearing there, and the hook gear and the rocking arm. Now here you can see where I'm getting ready to lift the Butler Meta Shaper table off. I'm using the half nuts and studs from the clamping kit. The studs are 1/2 inch UNC, so I was able to get some 1/2 inch UNC eye nuts from Amazon, And you can see here that there's a little bit of space between the top of the table and the start of the eye nut. And I'm told if I'm not careful, I will bend the studs. So that's why I'm making the big thick washers to go in there. Once I've finished the washers, I'll be undoing a number of bolts and have a go at lifting the table off. I'm sure it'll be a bit of work, but there we go.